So we arrived at our first stop for today, the Schluchsee. Just really beautiful, but it's actually rather windy outside. So I wanted to use this opportunity to show you a bit more around inside. You've already been in here in the beginning of this video, but there's much more to tell you. Excuse all the stuff that's laying around here, but that's just what happens when you're driving around for a couple of days and doing pictures, doing some videos. Then you just have some stuff that you need for that. But anyway, the interior has some really cool accents. First of all, the seats, as I told you, Recaro seats, leather, nice red stitching, Alcantara, this very cool GT logo. I really like the font, how they did this. Then in here you have the seat logo and the GT logo down here as well. This is pretty cool as well. It's not just a clip like in regular cars. This is actually like a little nose. And then nice aluminum pedals. Very grippy actually. Then yeah, the steering wheel. Let's actually hop in. Oh, nice and warm in here, but that's the advantage of the white car. It's not boiling in here as it would if this car was black. So on the steering wheel the red stitching continues, the red accents, the stuff you actually touch is all leather, all really nice. This is plastic again. And yeah, you have quite a few buttons up here. Yeah, let's actually turn the ignition on. This car has a start-stop button, no traditional key. Press it again. And this is how it looks like. Let's turn the fans down, otherwise you can't hear me. And when you're driving in the normal mode, this is what it looks like. So yeah, all the information you need. And when you press this GT button, this is the sports mode if you want so. The car also gets louder then, but we will see more about the drive later on. And then you have this different display on the left. It shows you how much torque you're using at the moment, and on the right side it shows you how much pressure the turbo is generating. And this also goes with the turbocharger noise you hear when driving around. Then you have your speed up there. For my taste, the rev counter could be a bit bigger, a bit more in the center of attention, but well, it works like that as well. This screen up here gives you some extra infos, like the temperature of outside. You can see if you left one of the doors open. And here you have your navigation system. Just works like any other navigation system does. You have your radio, you can connect your phone. This works pretty good actually with the car apps with Android and iOS. That's a pretty nice feature. And then of course the navigation. And I like the voice of the woman that navigates you around a lot actually. It's not the strict noise, it's more kind of soft. But well, then the red accents continue on the gear lever. Also nice red stitching on this. Well, it's not real leather, but still feels pretty good. The gear lever itself feels alright as well. Then this continues on the rest of the interior. On the back seats you have decent space. You can put a lot of stuff in here like we did, or you can actually sit people in here. And yeah, it's enough space to also spend a couple of driving hours in here on the back seats. Since GT is in the name, Grand Touring definitely is something that this car can do as well. And of course you have lots of storage opportunities in here as well. Got the space in here, some cup holders, there's a little space. This opens up as well. This is pretty deep actually. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. I would say at least 10 bars of chocolate, which is always good to have. And very nice armrest. It's actually, the position is quite far in the back, but it's just enough to put your elbow down. And then there's more space in here. You have your USB, your audio, and then opportunities to charge your phone or other stuff up. And then you also have the storage in here. And actually, the user manual of this car is pretty big, just to mention that. And also the accents around here are pretty nice. I'm a big fan of yeah, this piano paint kind of style. This is actually not completely finished in the piano paint, but it's definitely got a look of it, so really nice. And then on here in the steering wheel you can set a maximum speed, you have your cruise control, and you can swipe through the menus as well. You can have all your information that you want, music, settings, with your tour information. And then you also have the lane keeping assist and heated steering wheel, which is a bit unusual for a car like this, but really nice to have in the winter. And then of course the buttons for your phone, for your volume, etc, etc. A bit too many buttons for my taste. I think when you have this car for a couple of years, you will probably get used to it and you exactly know which button is gonna do what, but I'm a bit confused and I always have to look at the steering wheel to see what I'm doing, and that's kind of not the point of these buttons. They're actually supposed to help you and supposed to keep your eyes on the road, but well, I guess that's just me. The way the doors feel is pretty nice as well actually. They close very soft and not that harsh. I just kind of like that. So let's take a look at the boot as well. It also closes and opens very softly. And as you can see, you can fit a lot of stuff in here actually. We have 3 big bags and still some potential to put more stuff in here. And you can really go on vacation with this car. It works pretty good. But that's enough of the interior. After this bigger tour of all of the inside of the Kia, let's just stand here for a bit and enjoy this wonderful view for another moment here at the Schluchsee. It's really beautiful, and we are also very lucky with the weather. Like I said in the previous video, we started off with rain today, and now we're greeted with this wonderful sunshine. And so we are out on another nice road inside the Black Forest. Still very curvy, this time with corners which are not that tight. They are a bit wider than the last couple of roads we were driving. And this is really the place to go in a hot hatch like this. I mean, we have 200 horsepower in here. Not a very low amount, but you know, if you just go in a straight line, you need at least 600 or 700 horsepower to really get a kick, to really, you know, just have the joy of the acceleration. When you have less horsepower, then you need a great suspension setup, a great handling, some great corners to get the fun out of it, and that's exactly what we have in the Kia in here. It's light, short wheelbase, great suspension, so hitting all those corners, it's just so much fun. The only thing, as I mentioned already, that's kind of, yeah, lowering the fun a bit is the gear stick. But other than that, just wonderful to drive in here and around here. I love it. So we're here for our next stop now. And this is just the cool thing about the Black Forest. Just want to stop by because you need to pee. And yeah, then this beautiful scenery awaits you. This just looks so nice. Let's actually take that in for another moment and have a little cookie. After our little stop, we are back on the road again. And this is really the thing when you go around a place like this with so many cool places. If you have a timetable or things you want to do, then you just kind of, yeah, missed the timetable because there's just so many cool places to stop by and spend some time. It's just a really wonderful place here, and it really doesn't matter where you stop. It's just beautiful everywhere. Next stop at another very beautiful location. Everything is so fresh and green in the Black Forest. They should have called it the Green Forest. That's the nice thing about springtime. And as we're taking our break, I want to show you something which I really like about the Cee'd. And those are those really nice LED lights down here. 4 of them. Actually, it looks a bit like in the Porsche where you have the 4 little LEDs in the round headlights. But it fits this car very, very nice as well. The headlights are actually not that bright at night, especially when you compare it to the newer laser technology like you have, for example, in an Audi. When you drive around in a brand new A3, the night lightens up like during daytime. But those lights really make up for that. But now it's time to move on in this direction. More beautiful roads ahead. And so it got a bit darker, but now we're approaching our last stop for today before the night kicks in. And as you can see, we're on a very, very small road right now, going up some tight corners, going uphill a lot to get another amazing view. So there's our little Kia, and now we're climbing the tower to get an even better view. Whew, just gets better and better. Absolutely stunning. But first, we got some steps in front of us. But remember, we had our cookie a couple of hours ago, so this is not a problem. Going up the hill with the Kia is a bit easier, thanks to the turbocharger. But we made our way, and oh my goodness. This is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. I think I don't even know the adjectives to describe this. The sun has set on us and it got quite cold now, so let us unlock our comfy and warm living room, turn the heated seats on, and then we will drive over to France to enjoy our nice breakfast tomorrow with a good fresh croissant and some good coffee. See you then.